Welcome back to some more Carolina Panthers franchise here on Madden 26. We are starting this episode out with a tough opponent in the Buffalo Bills. Now, the big thing is that it's week 9, meaning if we want to make a trade, it needs to happen now. And we've just played an opponent recently that I have realized is not really utilizing the player that we thought they were going to utilize. And with that being said, it is time to strike. We are trading DeMarcus James, of all players, Lathan Ransom, a guy we really love, a 6th this year, a 4th next year, and a 7th the following year, which seems like a crazy haul for Mr. 6'7", 265-pound Darnell Washington. No, I don't even hate our tight end room. I actually think it's really good. Sure, Jatavion Sanders is going to be a free agent, and we're probably unlikely to retain him, but the big thing that makes Darnell Washington the most intriguing to me is his insane run blocking. Look at the difference between him and Sanders. Sanders are a current number 2 tight end, so we run a stretch where he is on the field. That is 55 run blocking. That is trying to give us a lead block. However, now with Darnell Washington, we're getting 20 plus at basically everything when it comes to run blocking. He is a very big man. He's a guy that can make some plays in the receiving game. And of course, and more importantly, the blocking value for him, I think, is going to be immense. We're already one of, if not the best rush team in the league. I think it can only go up from here. And of course, with Sanders still on the roster, we have one of the best, and maybe not best, but one of the deepest tight end rooms, I would say, in the entire league. We also need a new free safety. Marquise Siegel is actually not a bad-looking safety at all. I mean, this is a guy that probably should find a starting job somewhere around the league, so definitely not a bad guy to play for us, especially with Teddy Wright potentially being injured. We should probably add another safety. We'll say we could move one of the corners over to safety if we need to, but as of right now, that is the room. I kind of want to get rid of a tight end, but I can't. McMullen is a longer-term option than Sanders is at the 3 spot, but I can't, unless I move Sanders right now for somebody, can't really do that. And nobody seems to want him. I mean, the Saints don't need him, so I don't think they want him either. Yeah, they could use him. They have Sims as their starter. He literally is the day 1 starter tag. I mean, if you want to give us a 5th-round pick back, you can have Sanders. Interdivisional, hey. There you go. I could use another safety. That other safety is going to be Andrew Castillo. Let's move on to week number 9 now after our, decently big trade, right? A 4th, 6th, 7th, and 2 players that are kind of cornerstones on this team. They made us trade a lot for him, which I get it. They did just pay him. They paid him a 3-year, I don't even know, $21 million. So that's a guy that they're taking a dead hit for as well. It was kind of one of those, give them an offer they can't refuse. They wouldn't have taken it otherwise. That's kind of why it costed us so much. But weekly award, what do we get? We got Bryce Young with a weekly award. Of course, he missed 1 whole throw. We gave up a weekly award. So last episode, we got a weekly award, which got J.C. Horn to Superstar. We gave up a weekly award to Fields, and then we got one again. So we are all over this thing, whether we're giving them up or getting them ourselves. Of course, we have a storyline of somebody in the zone. Let's take a look at what we're looking at here. Hey, Bryce, thanks for stopping by. In the zone, huh? Let's talk about the second half of the season. Well, Coach, you tell me. Focus on pass yards, total touchdowns, or passing touchdowns. I guess total touchdowns. How many touchdowns do you think you can get? 50. Okay. That seems like one of those, like, they knew I was being sneaky with it. Everyone's healthy besides Charles. I could live with it. And they're like, oh, yeah, how about this? How's 50 touchdowns for you? Is that sneaky? These injuries, though, oh, my. This tight end's insane. Not going to have to deal with him. Joey Boats is still playing well. Not going to have to deal with him. Milano's all right. Don't have to deal with him. Lionel Chamberlain. Don't need to deal with him. I mean, this team is super injured. What is going on with all these injuries? Yeah, like some of these teams are just dying out here. I just don't know if the AI can handle or manage their practice reps properly, but there's nothing I can do about it. I can't turn off wear and tear injuries or anything like that. You can only have one on, one off. You can't have them both off. Quick look at the Bills roster before we look at our upgrades and then head on to game 1 of 3, it would seem. Josh Allen, obviously, he's Josh Allen. They're only 4-3 right now, but he is still great. Of course, looking at James Cook, super elusive, super speedy. Wide receiver Shakir, Keon Coleman, and Joshua Palmer, just kind of the same guys you'd expect to have last 3 years. So, I mean, it's kind of weird not to see someone new in there, but sure. Martinez, they have tight end issues, right? Kaiser is their number one. He's insane. Hawes is injured. They're down to one tight end. So if he's injured, it's a left tackle playing tight end. Don't know what they're doing. Like, get someone new. We had injuries at safety. We got new safeties. Deion Dawkins, amazing. Scruggs, okay. Brewer, okay. I didn't even know Scruggs was still around. Coda, decent, developing. Spencer Brown, solid. So tackles are good. Rousseau's amazing. If they had Bosa, this would be a tough D-line to go against. DTs, see TJ Sanders should be, I'm about to say, better at block shed, which he is. Wow. Pittman, not so great. Bernard's all right. And then Watkins. So they have injuries, and they do nothing to fix them. Harrison's developing. Very fast. Super good man coverage. Press okay. Benford on the slower side, but very good coverage as well. And then looking at Bishop, solid free safety. Taylor Rapp, slow, but okay at strong safety. Kickers, got some power. And Siegel actually has an upgrade too. So, I mean, this guy, he's a 77 overall. I'm not sure why he's sitting in free agency looking for a team. At minimum, he's a great backup. No, I guess they're just diamonds in the rough that these teams just don't see. Also, again, surprised that Rodgers hasn't gone up higher. I mean, he has played like crap, but just the devil. I would have thought that would have been enough to get him to 85 by now. And I said it, we are going to always show you the sliders, especially when we change them, which we did slightly changed them. Our pass block goes down slightly. Their accuracy is about the same. I think this is good. Maybe a little bit lower actually for this. 51 for the pass block. Let's go on in against the Bills in primetime. And here we are for Sunday night primetime at home. I swear we've been at home all year long, and more importantly, at home for these primetime games. A lot of home primetimers. Maybe I'm just noticing it when we're at home, and I'm just kind of like ignoring it. Like, I know we've been on the road. Obviously, we just went on the road back-to-back games against the Saints and Falcons, but not the primetime games. Of course, the Bills. Boomer bust, both sides. A lot of yards gained, but also a lot of yards given. We're, on the other hand, not so much. 316 yards allowed is not bad for a team that put up 51 points, right? The defense should be, I wouldn't say getting, gassed out, but should be getting tested a little bit because our offense is scoring so many points, they got to go out there. There's not really much more to say about it. Bill's going to be kicking this thing off first. Of course, kick return should be pretty clean now. Oh my Lord, speaking of, there goes Smith. First return of his career, I believe, all the way to the 31-yard line. Calvin Smith, the number 4, maybe number 5 corner on our team. Has he found a new role on the team? Has he found a new spot as he gets us all the way to 31 without even having to play a single snap of offense? Of course, looking at the current season from Bryce Young, that completion percentage is climbing. Of course, had a disgusting interception, 2 weeks ago, but not really his fault. Just, threw it to where only his tight end could get it, and his tight end did not get it. That's all I can really say about that. Speaking of our tight end, play action. Let's just, open it up. Luke, you do realize we just traded for a tight end, right? Like, Bryce Young takes a hit to open this play up more, and he doesn't catch it. How? I swear to God, I will bench his ass. Let's actually run the ball, speaking of. I'm talking about, getting a new tight end to potentially run the ball better. Not that we haven't run the ball badly, I've got to find some plays with, actual 2 tight ends in. Musgrave, and swat at the line. That's a field goal. Wow, we blew that. Starting field position, the 31-yard line. The best we can do is move it 4 yards and kick a field goal. Yeah, I think the Buffalo Bills, they're pretty satisfied with the outcome. I'm glad the game told us how tall Josh Allen is. You don't need to see all that. As we get a good push, and there goes Cook, already for a lot of yards, gaining nearly 20. Teddy right back in the lineup at least. And we just missed so many times, but Uman Mielen doesn't. 3rd and 18. He has been so good since getting to Superstar. Rodgers will return soon. All right, sounds good for me. Teddy right in the hook. Gonna step up. Creeping. Go routes. Josh Allen actually runs. Takes him a while to do so. Gets blasted. It'll just be a good punt. Oh, a little bit of a weird snap, and he just sends it into outer orbit. And look who's in. Darnell Washington. Don't want him to do too much because he's, here on a short week, if you will. And He'll be able to do that, though, and falls forward for a gain of 4. Could be looking at a quick throw to Horn. That's exactly what we'll do. First down with ease. Washington on the lead. Got to throw over to Roman if we want it, which they're on for sure. And to the outside. Good cut. There goes Chuba. Stiff arms for a gain of 14. Looking at Luke Musgrave, maybe. Oh, wow. Really good defense. Kind of glad it got hit at the line because we could have got hit hard there. No tight end on this play. Horn is my main route. Maybe not. It's actually going to be Mr. Roman, who actually is having a pretty good year. Just needs some more touchdowns. Darnell back in with the block. And wow, okay, good job, guard. We actually had the throw on the RPO for once, and we get no time to actually throw it. Pretty good blocking on the screen. Well, I say that, and we don't get a first down there. That's criminal. And you could say it was a bad decision to cut all you want. That should have been a massive gainer. Okay, speaking of massive gainers, that should have been like 10. We only got 2. Let's not get it twisted. We are selling. Okay, let's get a curl route, which kind of intersects with Musgrave. It is what it is. It's a late throw over to Roman, who holds it for 9. Well, actually, we hit, kind of a similar look to Mr. Washington. There's nobody on Luke. And Luke maneuvers his way for the touchdown. Great blocking by Horn. Why they're not just throwing that guy to the ground because they're way bigger than him, I'll never know. But I love the effort. That is so free for us. Nobody on Luke at all. Just nobody. I mean, look back at this thing. There's just nobody there. Not a soul in sight. Horn, though, look at the blocking upfield. Just ridiculous. Perfect blocking, some would say. Drop it into some coverage. Got a lot of players to throw to. Good push by Scorton. Some of the size of Scorton getting, a free hit like that. Yeah, they should probably die most of the time. That should be a good hit that knocks him down. And, oh, wow, good find as Horn gets cooked by Palmer. Get a lot of people in the box, but a lot of those people are not linebackers. We're out there. Saving the day. Well, saved the day. We set the edge, sort of. The edge is gone, but, we at least prevent. Rodgers back in there. For how long, though, is the question. He might have already gotten hurt. I think he did. Is that why they were slowing things down? Oh, no, he's right there. No, he isn't. That was, oh, Lord, this is bad. Trayvon misses him, but we brought KC all the way. Nick Scorton going against a very good right tackle. Good find, good timing, and Keon is just fighting the entire team all the way to the 1. First and goal, fresh set of downs. Trying to make it look light, but it is a run commit. They will not hike it. Second quarter, we're up 10, but that seems to be not for much longer. A lot of DBs, and this is way worse. This is a way worse look. Not even close. But we will get the stop. Teddy Wright even gets a piece of him. It might not have seemed like much, but I actually really like that from Teddy Wright. He just grabbed his shoulder pads and just pulled him back. He's probably already going to go down anyways, but just make sure. Ah, it's a good slant. And again, that side of the field. It's not going to be Rodgers this time, but Cam Hart now. Left to right, dude. We suck. You can't tell me that's not the major source of our touchdown givings. And they're all over us, which nobody's open anyways. Go route McMillan. I almost call him McGee. He does win it. Oh, Musgrave's more open, please. That sucks. I already had gotten rid of it. What can I do? That's a great throw. Did he catch it? He caught it, McMillan. What a play. Not saying he needed to make up for that other play, but it's nice that we got it. That's all I can say. Roman's open enough. That's a great throw. Perfect throw, perfect catch to the 33. Again, the only downside so far, let's actually flip this because I said flip it. I can streak McMillan, and if it doesn't work out, we got Roman. Not used to reading the play like this, though. And they're all over this. Throw it away. I hate that. Russo is a large player, and I thought he was a defensive tackle for some reason. And I was like, I can outrun this guy. And that's a perfect throw. Roman. Ooh, what a play. 24 yards. Mesh, running back, sneak. I don't know what the hell we're running here, but let's see it. And that didn't work out. Well, that sucks. Greg Rousseau kind of getting me to panic a little bit. That's a field goal. It said the hot route was a running back. The running back's open. I throw it to the running back. Gets weird, and somehow it's 4th and 4. We got a field goal, but it's only a 6-point game. At the end of the day, I can't be blamed. Teddy Wright in man coverage against Shakir, is that? Oh, wow. Trevin Wallace, welcome to the backfield. Welcome to the rich zone as he's got a 3-year 51. Should have been a 5-year 90 I offered. 5-year 85, I think. And Teddy Wright kind of getting beat there. We're going to come with Eddie Butler. We're not. We're dropping back. Baited him out, I think, as Jeromepkr will get another sack. I think he's about to throw to one of the guys that we were pretending to leave. And if we don't go drop back there, I think he releases it. This is a crazy delay. There's no way Trevin gets over there. We're gonna listen. I'm gonna believe in the bait. Sapp. Oh wow. How do you miss that? Doesn't matter though, because Sapp is on it. I think again with the help of Jeromepkr. I mean, I think that's how you beat Josh Allen. You just prevent the outside from being scrambleable. Yeah, he did it again. Oh, he's going to take a shot in there. And Trayvon Merrick steals it. Tries to bounce it. Oh, man, we tried to cut it so hard that our ankle almost snapped off. I don't know if that's true, but that's what I think. Pressure again, getting in there. And Josh Allen just says, yeet. It's a punt. Not really a punt if you get a really good return, though, is it? Trayvon Merrick. That guy is a ball hawk. That guy is all over the ball. He'll knock the ball out. He'll take the ball away. Pretty damn sick return, too. Guy's got some talent. McMillan on the drag. Musgrave on the drag. Don't know what that is, but sure. 10 or 11. Again, it would be nice to get more plays in there with Darnell and Musgrave. Oh. Oh, got blasted. Damn. Might have the running back, but I saw, Y was open for a while, and I was like, okay. Let's give Roman the one-on-one. They're giving it to us, so we'll take it. They're not giving it to us. I lied. Musgrave. Great catch, but a really good tackle. 2-minute warning, field goal again. 3-year 10.8 for Fitzgerald. Let him keep earning that paycheck, I suppose. And not really good blocking, but gets it down quick. We don't max the power. We make sure that ball gets out quick, and we do it. Completed 16-7 so far. 2nd and 10. Let's get Scorton going. He's been pretty quiet this season. Doubled on that time. Oh, Lord. We're not going to get there. And Josh Allen takes the hit for whatever reason. There's some booing going on. Not really sure what that's about. Scorton, please. That didn't work. Over the head of our defender. Keon Coleman sent back to the 35. Well, I think we're doing well. Taking the points that have been given to us. They also can pretty much negate almost everything we've done with one touchdown here. And really good defense by Trevin one-on-one with Keon. Take it, Keon's actually slower than Trevin, but there's a difference between pure speed and twitchiness. So it's not that simple. And outside, doubled up. Taken down, timeout. We kind of appreciate that timeout, though, because we would probably call a timeout if they didn't. 3rd and 9's not easy. And never mind, as they're going to get a wide open play to Martinez, I believe it is, down to the 5. Try to come with the blitz, and he just threw it right over our head in a second. Screen pass. We're out there. Oh, my God. Yeah, I overestimated the change of direction of Scorton. Kind of widen the hips, make sure he doesn't cut back on us. Try to re-accelerate into the spot, and we couldn't. More importantly, though, that juke move, Trayvon Merrick just got killed. Let's see if Smith's... Nope, never mind. It's going to be Hardman. I was about to say, let's see if Smith's got anything in him. Very good blocking, though, by Smith, which creates a seam. Hardman to the 42. We're going for it. McMillan. Taking our own advice. Gain 9. If we can at least just get a field goal back, it's totally worth it. Short out Horn. I don't see how the world they're going to cover that. Like you can't get over there quick enough with a DN. Again, are my sliders bad or are other people just really not good? Because base sliders, we would cook. I mean, it's just not hard at all. 10 seconds left. We're in field goal range already. Do you still maybe look for the end zone once? Or even just stat pad a little bit? Chuba Hubbard. What a damn catch. With 6 seconds left, we could take a shot in the end zone, too. I don't know if we have time for this corner, though. Try it. Oh, he's going to pick that off. Damn, I can't believe McMillan just got outran by, I guess it is Hairston. Well, that was a wasted opportunity. Should have been a field goal. Clock was pretty low anyways, so nah. He caught it and then got tackled, so that's why that extra time went off. We would have had enough time. It's just McMillan did not run a great route. He got outran in that route situation, sadly enough. Bills keeping this one a lot closer than the 5 has been. Like, we've had more successful drives, but those drives have led to more field goals rather than touchdowns. So 2-point game into half, and we are throwing interceptions, and Bryce killing his chance at MVP with each turnover. Buffalo Bills, though, 4-3. They are as advertised. Also, actual halftime report for once. Falcons, Commanders, 2-6 versus 2-6. A lot of rain. We haven't really had much rain games. I kind of glad we haven't. Okay, yeah, in the rain. Divine is good, though, so it would not surprise me. I can't believe these two teams, though. A combined record of 5-13 between the Falcons and Commanders. I don't know how that's possible. Raiders and Chargers, on the other hand, especially the Raiders, 4-4, 5-3. Not bad at all. Run to the outside for what, 80? Hampton's going 80. One juke, and that's all it takes. Max Crosby in the chase down and just can't catch him. 38-22. Chargers, at least against the Raiders, extending their lead. Bengals versus the Packers, 4-4 versus 2-5. Cincinnati trying to avoid getting knocked out of the playoffs. Packers trying to solidify a spot as Savion Williams going to take this one, I don't even know, 60 yards maybe. 24-10. Jordan Love, not a great game from him. Under 50 completion percentage. Same with Burrow. He's a little over 50, but not really a good game between either. But I don't think Green Bay cares too much as they won that game. Looking across the league, and I didn't even see Buccaneers or Saints, but so far in this game, it really should be all Panthers, and it's only a 2-point game right now. Even if we hit the field goal, it's still only a 5-point game. We got to start getting these field goals and turning them into touchdowns. Looking at the numbers, yeah, completion percentage. We have 25 throws, 15 completed. Hubbard's 4 for 50. Get back to the ground. What are we doing? And Buffalo gets the ball in the second half, so say what you will, but this is a team that is primed for a pretty big comeback. Not that 10-0 or whatever means anything in the NFL, but still should be doing better. Uh-oh. Oh my, good tackle by KC as Trayvon's had a little bit of a tough one against Cook one-on-one. Cook so far pretty undefeated in that matchup between the two. That's why all those safeties are important for us, because see how many safeties are on the field at one moment. Scorton knocks him back a few yards, getting revenge for his buddy. That is where we have succeeded as Siegel's in now, just blitzing the hell out of Josh. And he actually throws it over the middle, can't get there. Cam Hart beat again. This is probably a really bad play to be running on Josh, but we are going to run the Engage 8. Engage 9, I lied. And one-on-one, Horn, great tackle. Our guy's over-pursued on the inside and did not bring down Cook. Afraid of the throw, that's what you're really afraid of in that Engage 8. You don't really care too much about the run. You should be able to contain it, but the pass, that's bad. And here we go again, run game. And what is that angle by Teddy Wright? To the 39-yard line goes Cook. Cooking our defense. Wallace in the middle of the field. Going to chase that down, and great tackle. That is a man that will not let you go. If you want someone loyal in your life, Trayvon Wallace, your man. Or Trevin Wallace. You know, Trevin, same thing, right? Oh, come on, these angles. Trying to strip it, because why not? We got all the help. One of these days. I mean, it's a run. We'll bring the blitz. Probably get beat anyways. I mean, we did. And he still get... Yo, James Cook is insane. We cover the cutback. Look at that face. He knows what he did. Look at his face down there. He knows what he's just done to us. We cover the cutback lane. We're playing it conservatively. And then we go for him. We just miss. He cuts back twice. Unbelievable. The guy is genuinely ridiculous. I can't believe him. Darnell, kind of the main route on this. And he actually plays defense on that. And Roman almost caught off the deflection. We talked about running the ball more, which, to be fair, they are scaring us out of it with these looks. But yet, in general, we just haven't done that. Motion Hubbard. Could be my primary. McMillan outside, holds on 8. But again, like, do I really run this play on this? It's a tough one. McMillan's that guy, though. Going for a kind of shot play. We usually don't. Is he open? It's a pretty good throw. Jalen Coker behind the defense. Gets it back. Great throw by Bryce. Took the chance. That wheel route can be deadly at times. Of all the players, always seems to be big play Coker. We drop back. We pick up a block. Great job by the left guard there, the running back, whoever it was. And the safety just slightly late. Coker touchdown. They want us to go for 2 to make this a 3-point game. Prefer an out for McMillan. Horn. Tell me that ain't a good read. Tell me it ain't a good read. I personally think it's a magnificent read. Running the blitz. And please. Nice. Trayvon Merrick. That's that man. Winning the blitz. Scoring's not one of those blitzers, though. He's dropping. Oh, come on. Good tackle. Down to the 45, though. And we're bringing everything. We're literally mixing it up so much, bringing everything. Oh, he's wide open. Oh, the blitz got him. Wasn't our coverage. Derek Brown saving would have been a touchdown. That was not our coverage at all. We had the running back. We actually left him. Oh, we almost just killed Teddy Wright. 3rd and 11. It's not just about getting the stop. It's about not giving him enough yards. 5 yards probably gets him a field goal. Try to swat. Couldn't. Doesn't need to. Uman Mielen with his 3rd. Might actually be his 3rd and a half. He might also have a half in there. He does not, but what a performance. The guy is having a day. What the hell? That actually worked out really well for them, though. These punts, though, these long snaps have been horrible. I've seen this man struggle. Let me tell you. We're throwing the ball again. Woo! Jesus. Okay, maybe things have been a little bit too cute. Let's run the ball. And hurdling. Hubbard fighting everybody for 4. All right, let's see if we know what the hell we're doing. Read option time. Bryce on the keeper, and he gets it. 1st down. Huge hit, but gains 10. Not a guy who would risk too often on those types of plays, but you know what? When you really need it like that, it's worth it, I think. Yeah, we can't bounce it out. Good try. Almost slips it. Screen pass, Hubbard. Dumps it off hard, and there goes Hubbard. 1st down. With a jet touch pass, Horn. I actually like this one. This one could be big play. Could be big play potential. ETN with the lead. Oh, we missed. It works, though. And there goes Horn, gaining 17 on, like, defenders trying to outrun our guys to miss blocks, but it still counts as a block because they're out of the play. Up by 3 with ball. Touchdown could put it away. Looking at Roman deep. Give us a play. And I can't believe the defense there. That's a safety. You got safeties out here running the routes for us. Do better, please. That's bad. That is a 58 overall that is reading the play perfectly. Anticipating the ball that's just not open. Just not open. I threw a linebacker that looks like he's pushing 315. What am I doing? And, oh no, that's a touchdown. Go for the strip. I didn't even know it was KC on the chase down, but good tackle. I was like, I got help. Let's go for the strip. Maybe we'll get it out one of these times. And that is a DT that is our backup. Thankfully, he's out there enough, and he is an athletic player. We're on that. Can somebody come up on him? And Josh Allen takes that hit like a champ. Our interceptions have been climbing. Trayvon, oh my lord, Trevin Wallace. Good team tackle, though. He's going to be short. Goal line. I don't know if they're actually running the run commit, but or the sneak, which they will barely get it. From the 11, 6 minutes left. Bill's trying to regain the lead. It's pretty good coverage, but it's just a better throw and catch. We're run committing. I don't really care. He's got no choice. 2nd and 2. This is a run. And we're in there. Derek Brown takes him down. Only a gain of 1. So for what? Today won season ranking 7. For what? Just as a Panther? We're the #1 Panther. Is that what that was? Like, what are we doing? Ah, thought we were going to get that slant. Touchdown Bills. Back in the lead. Horn is my main man. We got to start hitting the run or going super short passes. Because we have barely ran the ball this game. At all. 2nd and 5. And maybe for good reason. That Bills D-line, dude. They're not messing around. McMillan. And he drops it. I don't know if I can go for this. But I also don't know if I can trust our defense. I'm going to have to think about this one. I'm going to have to punt this. I have no choice. Especially with our punter. He can pin this. Oh my, we kicked it like crap. Great. It's like a 50, 60-yard punt, but it could have been like a 70 bomb. And that's a huge play, but that's with Trevin. Gain of nothing. Obviously got to get the stop to give us a chance. Make it where we made the right call. That's all I ask. Even if we fail on offense, at least... Oh, come on. Good job by Horn. We'll make it 3rd and 1. At least give us a chance. I'm doing it. I'm field goal blocking it. The goal line's not working. I don't care. Oh, come on. We're doing this. I thought I had the bait. Great tackle by us. I thought we had the, I switched off, manned up. Of course, they somehow know what it is. They waste the clock here. They could actually make it the 2-minute warning. Get him down. And we do. Can't hike, you gotta hike it. Again, not something I'm sure happens in the normal world. Get ready, they're gonna hike this ball, they have to. Unless they call timeout. Josh Allen's in trouble, he's gonna outrun everybody. And we miss him with Siegel. Oh, that sucks. There's no way you're tackling Josh Allen one-on-one without some sort of crazy hit to slow him down. He'll just slip right off of it if it's a regular tackle. Oh, I thought we had the bait. Get him out of bounds. Nice. There you go. Save a timeout. How conservatively do they want to play? I mean, are they even playing for the field goal at this rate? Oh, wow. Derek Brown almost just killed him. Their left tackle is their tight end. Josh Allen throws it away, saving another timeout for us. All right, 3rd and 11. Let's actually go D-line. Good move by Casey. Good try at least, and that's a 1st down. Got to bring him in, have a chance. Oh, my. And empty backfield. This is interesting. Let's see what goes on here. Maybe QB keeper. It's not going to be. He's going to dump it off, which he does complete it, I suppose. We're run committing because it should be a run. And Trevin Wallace, what a play. All right. Derek Brown injured. I mean, they should run this ball. Like, you know how much time we would have if they go for the pass and don't get it? It's like astronomical. And he gets a free run. Teddy forces the fumble. And Marcus Rogers takes it back to the 10. It's still a bit of a long shot. You maybe even argue that technically... Nah, I can't say that because the clock doesn't run now. That is maybe arguably worse. I can't believe he just got a goal line saving tackle. Look at this. I mean, that is... He just runs off because he knows he's done it. Wow. I mean, with that extra time, though, we can kind of keep this ball anywhere. And they are... playing without a deep safety. What are we doing here? Hello? Ben Roman for 90. What are we doing? The Bills have choked. Fumbling at the 1 into a 90-yard deep shot to Ben Roman. I don't know what the Bills are doing. I'd fire the whole damn front office. All the way trickling down to the damn water boy. They're gone. What are we doing? Of course, the Bills have shown that they can get down the field in a hurry, so we might still not win this game or maybe headed to overtime, but wow. A little dump off. We can live with that. Great tackle by Siegel at the deep safety. And Josh Allen's dead. All right. Fantastic. This game blows. Like, this game blows for the Bills. So unfortunate they're blowing this game. And wow, what a throw. That is a dime of a throw. Playing maybe a little too conservatively. They're going to spike this thing. 50 seconds left. Plenty of room, plenty of time. This is an unbelievable game. Ah, he beats us. I think we're headed to overtime. They waste that timeout. Wow, really? That is a decision. I don't know. I think you want a timeout in your back pocket at all times. There is potential here to blow this. Oh, the screen pass. Didn't see that coming. Keep him in. All right, to the 34. Closer and closer for this field goal. Assuming they don't take a shot. Makes it seem like he's going to do like a fake. 3rd and inches, 29 seconds left. They're like giving us all these plays that are just like asking to be cooked by. Run cover 4. Whatever they want underneath, they can have it. Imagine they get sacked here and whatnot, though. I don't know how they would get sacked with 3D line. Ooh, we almost got him. That is barely a 1st down. If that was 4th down, they would have to, get the field goal unit on. No timeouts either side. And they are going to play the smart game and kick the field goal now. Can't ice them or anything like that, so... And you can go for it because they're going to decline it, I imagine. Oh, my Lord. I thought he missed. 31-all, 16 seconds left. Outside of a kick return, probably going to take this thing to freaking overtime. Might be looking at another 2-game episode, which, to be fair, then we could just finish the season off with, like, 3s. Smith, he's had a decent return. Good moves, trying to make something happen. 11 seconds left. We're headed to overtime. Damn. Well, I say that, but let's... I mean, why wouldn't I just take a shot? Why wouldn't I just take a shot? We've already thrown 100 picks anyways. Why not? Somebody say free touchdown? Ray's going to take off, and there's a lot of room in the inside of the field. Stat padding, I suppose, to the 48. A little bit more time, though. That's a huge gain to get up the middle, which, to be fair, you're not caring about the run. And apparently there was no score in the first half. Clearly true. We love it. We love it. So, man, look at the W's. W. Yeah, that's a good one so far. Let's see how this overtime goes, though. I think we want to receive first. I'm not sure. Their offense is kind of cooking. Our offense is kind of cooking. Doesn't really matter. Not sure how much time is even, like, in this extra quarter. Well, we don't have a choice anyways. They're going to be receiving. Oh, yeah, with this little bit of time, yeah, definitely receive first. The hell? We're looking at a tie this game. They're going to keep it with the QB, and there's nobody on Josh. He might score right here. And he goes out of bounds. Oh, my Lord, Marcus Rogers. What are we doing? Everyone's too busy looking at their man and not even paying attention to the QB. It's a huge gain to start the half. Well, not even the half, but the overtime period. Over the middle. And he holds on to that. To the 15. Wow. Well, that is quite unfortunate. They're moving on with ease. Good tackle, but he gained 7. Injury timeout. Not Trevin Wallace. He looks literally crippled, no? He literally looks like his spine doesn't work anymore. Let's get a bait. No, we got beat. Not that bad, though. Not like over there. There's no way this guy is that good. Shakir is actually insane. Did you see that? He just space jammed his ass into the end zone. Look at this. Well, you know the plan now. Touchdown, 2-point. I think. Like, you don't go for the... Oh, my Lord. I thought he actually had a hand on that. You don't go for the tie, right? Or do you? As a 7-1 team, maybe you do. I'm not sure. McMillan. He beats him. McMillan catches it down to the 17. The slinger battle between these two. See, the problem is there's so much time left that I think you go for 2 if this much time remains. So maybe we should have ran it. We'll run it with Bryce and the QB keeper. And our guys do not block. We tried literally the same thing they did, and ours did not result in the same result. Horn. Nobody's on him. Horn down to the 5, 4. How do I have anything like custom stem? Wait, how do I do this? Wait, how do I? Oh, my Lord. Ah, it's a little late for that, though. We'll just call one of our timeouts. That is what I want, though. Roman on the out. That's a lot to ask for. At the dump down, Bryce. Outrunning everybody. Bryce to the end zone. Now you have the decision. You go for 2? I think mathematically speaking here, not really mathematically speaking, but just how the game has gone with us not playing defense, you go for 2. That's just all I got for you. McMillan. Touchdown. 2-point win. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Buffalo. Enjoy the flight home. 39-38. What a game. We clutched up. We sold. We clutched up again. Ben, MF, and Roman, 90-yarder. Teddy Wright. Arguably, again, that technically was bad, although they probably don't play as hard as they do on us. I don't really know, dude. Like, I don't know how that play is even existent. Like, why would you ever let that even exist? I don't know. Let's take a look at those numbers. Bryce Young, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks, 444 yards. James Cook, 124 yards of the touchdown. We really did not run the ball well, and I think that's why we didn't run the ball much. We didn't run the ball well at all. 4.5 yards per carrier when we're used to like 6+. I don't think so, pal. Roman, though, 166 yards with a touchdown. 90 as a long. McMillan, 83 yards. Of course, he's always going to do his thing. 51 with a touchdown for Musgrave. Washington, 1 catch for 40 yards, ironically enough. We get Darnell Washington thinking our run game is going to excel into the stratosphere and is our worst run game of the season, maybe even the series. Looking at Uman Mielen, though, is his eyeball in front of his hair? Bro, I think his eyeball's in front of his hair. I think they messed up with the edit. I don't know. Either way, Uman Mielen, what a game. Couple of picks from a bunch of different players, Merrick included. And we win the game. That's all I can say about it. We win the game. Ooh, receiver breakout part 2. Is this for Jeremiah Green again, though? Like, I don't care. And here we are. Guess what? At home for another primetime game. This time against the Jaguars, who are actually, even though are lower overall than us, 6-4. 6-4, not bad. Let's take a look at the mock draft, which still has us as the best team. Carter Duvall, yet again. Don't know if tight end's really a big need anymore. We just made another play for one. Let's take a look at Player of the Week, which, you know, Bryce threw too many picks to win one, but I thought maybe he had a chance still. Jordan Love, Rashee Rice, who is a Raider, by the way. McKinstry and Mr. Henley. Deion Henley. Let's take a look, though, at this Jaguars team. See what kind of injuries they have, if any. We have Charles and Butler. I didn't even realize Butler's out now, too. Oh, my, with this team, dude. Savion Jones is injured, and Jalen McLeod is injured for that Jags team, which, man, our linebackers, they are some wimps. Like, what are we doing with these guys? Trevor Lawrence, very good throw power, decent accuracies. Bryce Young's the better quarterback, though, at this rate. Running backs, a lot of talent here with Etienne and Tootin. A lot of speed there. Wide receiver 1's good. Ooh, Levine, you don't say. Interesting. Keyshawn Boutte as the 3. Bretton Strange at tight end 1. Actually looking not bad. Left tackle solid. Left guard's okay. Center's, okay. Right guard's okay. Right tackle's okay. Pass rusher Trayvon Walker looking great. Hines Allen, very good. DTs, if you had a better DT too, not bad. What you're supposed to do is just Savion's injured. Linebacker, slow. Linebacker, fast. Linebacker, okay speed. Cornerback, Travis Hunter. He's corner, not wide receiver. I'm not really sure I agree with that, but Tyson Campbell, Jerrion Jones, Deion Wooten. Free safety, Ransaw, super athletic, 95 speed. Got to be watching out by that because we throw picks to safeties, let me tell you. And then Darnell Savage, another guy, very fast. Cam Little and Logan Cook, both good kick power guys, good accuracy. It's an okay team. It's not amazing, but it's okay. And we got a bunch of upgrades. We'll show you from here and up, I suppose. Tyrus Sapp, 73 overall now. What are we looking at? Not an upgrade I thought we would get, especially since a rookie. I thought he would have gotten even more than that. Mr. Butler, let's go pass coverage. Hasn't really played a whole lot of football for us over the last 2 seasons. We're missing a couple games here now. Missed most of last season. It's not a great look. Not a great look for that draft pick, which had so much potential. Our linebackers in general are just, outside of Trevin Wallace, hopefully I didn't just jinx it, have been pretty injury prone. Look at Casey Maxwell and do the rest ourselves. We head on in to game 2, potentially up 2. We'll see, because that first game was actually pretty damn insane. Look at Maxwell in 3 block shed. I mean, speed rusher's got to go, dude. It is too strong. And got a couple of upgrades. Again, I don't know if base blocking does anything, but really good upgrade for Ferrario if it does. If not, pretty bad upgrade, because basically all he would have gotten is a lead block, a pass block, finesse, and an awareness. But, of course, if that base pass block means something, he's actually not bad at it, which the way he's played, for the most part, I kind of feel like it does help. I think it does. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like it definitely has done something, because he's actually done well. He got cooked slightly against Aiden Hutchinson, but it also could have still been a lot worse than it was. And, he's held his own against some tough pass rushers. So I am not too upset with the way he has played so far for us. But primetime game against the Jaguars, still deciding if we want to do 3 games this episode or not. The way this is kind of, set up, it's either going to be a 4-game episode or 2 games. And with the game we already had against the Bills in this one, I'm thinking 2 games is a little more. I'm feeling it a little bit more. And hopefully it's not clashing too much here on Sunday Night Primetime, as both teams have agreed to wear their 2015 alternate jerseys, which I am, of course, super, super excited for. Greg Olsen just banged that drum. I want to get us going. I want to get us out on the field. Of course, the Jaguars 6-4 season start. Not a bad year for the Jaguars. Of course, on the other side, 8-1 for these Carolina Panthers. 2 teams, you know, kind of the joke of the league, if you will, on the back burner. Definitely on the major come up. Us a little bit more than them, as obviously we are like ready to go. We're like, hey, we could actually make a run this season. Kennedy will get this thing kicked off, and yeah, I mean, it's clashing a little bit. Can't lie, it's clashing a little bit. That helmet definitely helps. Pause. I see your helmet. I'm noticing your helmet, but yeah, the gold, that looks good. I can notice that. Of course, Trevor Lawrence's career stats, again, not really sure how that's relevant, but thanks. We love a good irrelevant stat around here, and thankfully so, because they sure love to give them to us. As we get Derek Brown, nice push, and slams Trevor Lawrence to the ground. Great defense early on. Loss of 5. Derek Brown, he really doesn't do much often. Does there. His team's actually kind of stacked. Look how many superstar pluses we have on the team now. And they switched me to the wrong guy. Like, what do we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, 7 if you don't count Barnes. 6 if you don't count Hart. But Hart, at least, he does play a lot. And, oh, wow, he's actually going to take a shot here. He has him. And he holds on to the tough catch to the 30-yard line. Oh, my. Takes the shot. Mind you, Travis Hunter isn't a wide receiver for them, which is a decision for sure. Levine, that's ridiculous. Yeah, I'm going to need Ben Roman to have an absolutely insane game today. Otherwise, I am going to lose my mind. But I say, better be running with him, but it's just not falling for the fake out. Try to swat, and we were a little late there. Rodgers for a loss or a gain of 3. So far, the Jaguars moving with ease. And we're going to blow that up. No, we're not. Trevor Lawrence, wide open throw, and I was wrong. Travis Hunter is out here at wide receiver. How did I not notice that? Maybe he's just not out at corner? I think he's out at everything. Trevin, yeah, there's just no chance. Good job by Trevor to, of course, notice that we were there. Shift him over. Did a lot of DTs in. Problem is our DTs aren't really like run-stopping DTs outside of Derek Brown. So we can definitely get moved around pretty well. They're still better than not having them out there, but it's not really your standard situation. And we're trying to chase him down. There's no way Trevor Lawrence is going to score a touchdown. That's exactly what happens. Wow. Nobody came up to help. The blitzes, the blitzers just didn't get there. The rushers, I know we pulled one of them off, but what are we doing defensively? And I don't know how we don't get a grab on him. We literally dove right into his leg. Definitely a situation. Not a good situation, but a situation. On the return, Hardman gets no block from that guy. I don't know who that guy is, but that guy's horrible. Hey, look, current season, 26 touchdowns, 6 picks, 68% completion percentage. We've definitely fallen off a little bit last couple of weeks. But overall, it's fine. It's all right. It'll be okay. Travis Hunter here on defense now. I don't like it. And, I mean, this is... Please not be grounding. Thank you. It's a dead play. We talked about trying to run the ball more. And that's exactly what we did. Oh, there goes Shua Hubbard. Switch hands. Give me a damn chance to stiff arm to the 42 after a 36-yard run. Ben Roman. Looking deep. Never mind. It's going to be Teteroa McMillan. Tough throw, to be fair, but damn, almost killed him. Almost got picked. Almost everything. Teteroa is injured now, by the way. And that's a very good catch by Ben Roman. What a play. McMillan back in. Musgrave, good throw. Musgrave, he is so fast. Try to hurdle. We had to hurdle once, and yeah, no. Oh, my Lord. Are you serious? We also had Musgrave. I just kind of wanted to get Darnell Washington, who I don't know why I want to keep calling Dwayne a score. That's a good throw. Really tough catch to the 4. Trap play from the 4. I don't know about that. I do not know about that. Oh, we're in trouble. Oh, my. Yep, that's a pick 6. I respect Aquanu trying. You got to be kidding me. We're blocking off our guys who can chase him down. And Horn actually chases him to the 1. DK Metcalf, how are you doing? Who knows? Who knows? That pick sucks that it exists. But who knows? This could be a stop. This could be a field goal for us. Of course. I don't even know if it mattered. That might have been a fumble anyways. Is it a backwards lateral or if it's going forward, but you're facing the... I don't know, dude. What a chase down. Trying to move everyone out of the way. I can't believe that just went the way it did. And we get in the way of, I think it's Chuba Hubbard, who is just like, oh, F this. And look at freaking Jimmy Horn, dude. The little man who can. Doesn't matter how small you are when, you know, they're not expecting it. I mean, that is as close to the 1 you can get. We're hyping up something that's probably not going to matter, especially since we're playing like the lightest D-line front of all time. And, oh, wow, I didn't even see him there. Yeah, that's all meaningless. Fantastic. I'll take Darnell. And there he goes. Run him over. Thank you to the 38. Yeah, they played way too far off him. There's no way you're going to stop Darnell that way. Weirdly enough, the Jaguars called a timeout. I'm not sure what that's about, but sure. Outside. It's not a great throw, but it's a good one for 3. 2nd and 7. Got a lot more Darnell Washington this week. It's a force. And wow, I can't believe it was not only not picked, but almost caught. Gotta be careful. These front freaking 7 players are just ball hawks, apparently. Quick throw out to Chuba. Yeah, you can't leave us that open. You can't be blitzing and not having someone on Chuba. The run looks haven't been perfect, so we've been trying to hit those throws, but the run must be better because our pass game... Oh, what a juke move. He only gains 1 or 2, but what a juke. Yeah, the pass game's not much better. We had that one big run, but other than that, the looks haven't really been there. Oh, I didn't see him. That is the 2nd pick, I believe, by Trayvon Walker. The other one might have been Josh Hines-Allen. Either way, it's 2 defensive lineman picks. I can't believe he dropped back. Oh, my. That's crazy. That's a crazy bait. Both their edge rushers are going to come out of the game with 0 sacks, but they'll both have a pick apiece. 2 interceptions now to the edge, to the D-line. And that is a great play by Teddy Wright. Not a chance Travis breaking that one. Again, what can I say? They're baiting, dude. I know the first one wasn't really a bait. It was just a panic throw out of sack, and it didn't really work out. But, yeah, I mean, that's straight up bait. I can't believe it. That scored and dropped back. I mean, look how many receivers they have that are superstar, though. We're on that. Please. This time, he does not catch it, thankfully. Also, if I call Darnell Washington, Darnell Wright, Dwayne Washington, know who I'm talking about, all right? You should know. But I cannot promise that I won't do those things. We got to leave it. And there goes a sack for Amon-Ra Allen, who's been killing it ever since that breakout scenario. Oh, free rush! Oh, no! Leave it, I guess. Okay, it bounces, thankfully. I can't believe we didn't block that. We almost had it. Say what you will about us forcing it in the pass game a little bit. The run game, outside of that one huge run, like this looks open, right? Let's see it. In fairness, it was pretty damn open. We gained like 6. Play action boot. Jeromepkr, it's a bad throw, but he will hold on to the 47. We were on par for potentially MVP in the league, and now we're like on par for 2-to-1 touchdown to pick ratio by the end of the season if we're lucky. Jeromepkr again. And that is a crazy hard catch. Terrible ball. Didn't set the feet because I was like, it'll be fun. And of course, another potential injury to McMillan. That's what I assume. Let's actually run the ball. Yeah, they're not ready for that. They're not ready for it. Let's hurry up. See if they want to give us the pass. See if they want to give us the run. Let's actually see if they want to give us the screen even. Whatever works, works. They're kind of out here, but we'll read it. They leave it. Good tackle. He gave us a lot of yards. We're going to go with Brooks. There you go. Brooks will come in after this. Ground game's working a little bit, so we're going to go out to it again. especially with the fresh back who will not be able to juke move because he's got a guy on him. Maybe he should have just risked the juke anyways. A lot of short-looking plays here. Just force it. What a catch. Big frame. I mean, I don't like to force it, but a 3rd and 11 is pretty damn daunting. I'd rather take that chance. Brooks, good catch. Brooks, I don't love the 9. I would love to get a touchdown for Roman. The guy is lacking on the touchdowns this year. I say this year as if he's not a rookie. And that's a crazy catch by Roman. Really good throw. Just threw it away from the linebacker enough. I really thought he was going to take the bait because he was looking underneath of those drags. Kind of forced that one to Roman, but it works out. We get on the board. And, man, we got to avoid these turnovers. We got these risky plays. Even this drive, 2 or 3 of them could have been picked. Roman going bowling. Wow, that's actually, hey, that's kind of like incidental, but that is like a throwback to GTA 4. That's actually kind of clutch. Kazan, you want to go bowling? That's 6.2 out of 10. Maybe by the end of this one, we'll try another. Or not. You know, and I don't want too many of you guys to leave forever. To the 26-yard line, the Jaguars starting off a little behind. Not a great return. Picked off! JC! No one getting out in front. And Trevor Lawrence, of course, with all that speed, going to deny a touchdown to the 18-yard line. The 2 newly superstar dev players both having an impact massively last few weeks, specifically in this game. Emmanuel with a sack, and, of course, JC Horn with a pick. Trevor thought he could force it in there, and he could not. Brendan Strange, I mean, he's open. It's just too late of a throw. Horn will take that for free. You're entitled to the spot, but you're also not entitled to just murdering a guy. You know, that's, I think, in the rule book somewhere. And Roman, good fight. I mean, I figured we'd get 5 on that play, so let's set up a 3rd and 5. Don't need it all back in 1, so why not? Horn could be our guy. Maybe not. Bryce, oh my. Damn, that's just pure speed, dude. And I don't know if wasting this clock's actually beneficial or not for us, but I guess we'll take this at the 2-minute warning. 10-14. It's something. We definitely made a comeback. It was 14-0 a second ago, so better than nothing. Don't really care to actually waste it all the way down. We get to the 2-minute warning. They're not going to get a free timeout, you know? I mean, this is a promising comeback because at the end of the day, their offense hasn't been amazing. It's just our mistakes on our side of the ball has given them some pretty easy scores, and we can't get that. And we say that, oh my God, what is Rodgers doing there? I'm kind of feeling a run. I'm going to go run defense. We get a press on, oh wow. And he actually throws it underneath, and thankfully we're there because we missed the tackle, 3rd and 2. All right, press man blitz. It's freaking 3rd and 2. You kind of have to. Those are the rules. Uh-oh. 1-on-1, he tries to spin. Who do you think you are? I am. What a clutch. Another bowling reference, by the way. I don't know what it is at the bowling. Great tackle by Trevin's going to force a field goal to regain that 7-point lead, but gives us about a minute left with 2 timeouts to take that back. Kilgore, no block. We've been kind of close on some of these special teams blocks and whatnot. If they expect me to throw in the middle of the field, like, who do you think we are? Play action. Let's keep it more in, though. Outside, Roman again. Gains 8. Would have loved to get out of bounds there, but it really wasn't in the cards. 3rd and 2. Would have loved a free play. I thought our right guard moved. Thankfully, he didn't. That's another Roman play. Falls forward. Got to call a timeout. Last timeout used. Of course, going to look to these corners. See if we can hit something. And we got Roman again, but we also got the run. Bryce to the 41. I mean, that's a long kick, but it is definitely doable. Wind's a little against us. I don't know how much I have to kick against this. The accuracy's on the left side. We should be good. It's pretty good. Is it in? What a kick, Fitzgerald. The 3-year 10.8 looks better and better every week. Freaking Darnell Washington died, by the way. Not a bad little bounce back. The Jaguars are not the easiest team in the world to beat. They got some weapons. They got some running backs. They have a quarterback. O-line's all right. Pass rush is one of the best in the league, especially at the edge. They got one of the best linebacker units. Corners are athletic. Safeties are athletic, especially the free safety. This is not a bad team, man. Either way, halftime, the Bears, not a bad team, apparently. 5-4, looking like they might win against the 7-3 Chargers back in the end zone to the tight end. And they do win. Cole Kmet back in the end zone. Toe tap, 28-21. What a huge win there. Definitely an upset as they were the worst team going on the road. Cardinals, Niners, two teams that we obviously hope somehow lose at the same time here. Of course, the Cardinals with the play action, taking the shot. Perfect throw to Wilson, I believe. 24-21 is going to be the score. Pretty big win there for the Cardinals, stepping forward in front of those Niners. And then the Titans and Broncos, a game that apparently just means nothing. Titans could, I mean, both teams could save their seasons, but Titans a little bit more realistic to do so. And it is a super snowy one in Denver. The mountains, 35-21. Tennessee Titans, who should probably be a little less equipped to play in that weather, taking care of business, keeping their season alive. Green Bay, 41-3 over the Seahawks. The Buffalo Bills, 25 over the 3-point Patriots. And of course, here we are, losing 13-17 against the Jaguars. Definitely an up-and-coming team. Trying to get higher and higher on that leaderboards for themselves. Still can't believe we got 2 times picked off by edge rushers. Look at the numbers. Both teams throwing some picks. Their run game, they haven't run the ball once, I don't think. That's what it's saying, at least, and I really don't remember it myself. Good thing is you get the ball. Bad thing is we're probably going to end up throwing too much again, because that's what we are. Kilgore on the return, which I'm not even sure why. I really don't know why. Get the dive going. Everyone's feeling pretty good about their health after halftime. You can't go left because there's no help there. That guy would have eaten us alive. More room to left, but 5 yards technically with the center there is more than a gain of 2. And really good blocking here as Chuba Hubbard gains another 8. Zone run. See Musgrave pick someone up. And don't really need to, as that is free as hell. 11 yards, Chuba Hubbard. I don't care whether we could be risking him here. I am going to keep him in. Little dump off. Luke Musgrave will gain about the first down, and that's on 12. I'm going to put ETN in. See if they want to cover Darnell. They actually don't. I really need him to catch that. That is very catchable. Hesitated a little bit because I did not expect him to be that open, but yeah, you got to anticipate it, especially since we said it. Oh my, Teterow is going to make up for it anyways for us. Teterow, McMillan, not equalize the game, actually takes the lead. 20-17, the guy's a freak. 89 speed means nothing when you're one of the best route runners in the entire league already. That guy moves like he's 6 foot, but instead he's 6'4". What a route, what a throw, easy touchdown. Again, our linebacking unit is just always injured. It's literally always injured. So what's new? Scorton really just done nothing. I don't know what it is. He just does nothing. Elbow bursitis, Long's coming in. Long and meaty. I don't know why I said that. Siegel's going to be kind of helping here on Travis. Maybe not. And there goes Trevor. Nowhere to go. Throws it away. That'll be our ball. Good stop. ETN might have had a touchdown if he went even more to the right. And that is a really good throw. On the money, Ben Roman to the 33. Saw him win that leverage. Just needed enough time to throw it and for the safeties to not see it, which I'm not sure how they didn't. Perfect throw. Really good catch. We talked about it. You know, we really need Roman to show up this game, and he definitely has some really tough catches in this one. There goes ETN. Oh, my. If he could switch hands, not that it's stiff arm probably would have worked, but he's a freak. I wouldn't say the most elusive player on the team, but the most likely to beat his first man. Darnell, really good blocking off the edge. Half the reason we got him. The other half, of course, look at his height, and you've got your answer. If it's one-on-one, McMillan's getting a shot. It's not one-on-one. Little dump down. Chuba gets help. Forward to the 4. Bryce Young, I mean, those numbers look a lot better than they did a little bit ago. Bad start, but we're resilient. Let's see how that safety wants to play it. Late. There you go. Good throw. Great catch. 2-possession lead after being down 14-0 to start this game. Again, if you need confirmation, bing bong. Bing bong. He did not get through there at all. Good find to Brian, who will bounce off a couple tacklers for 12-13. I've really seen Casey Maxwell do much this year, though, I'll admit. It's been pretty silent. Double teamed here. Derek Brown's got to do something here. Where the hell is the coverage on Brenton Strange? Wow, we just missed hard. Thankfully, he went out of bounds because that's a touchdown. If not, That's the open field. We are gashed for the score. Our run D is on point. Our pass rush has been a little iffy. Oh, screen. Nowhere to go. Boom. Oh, that could have been like a career ender. He like slammed into his upper back while he was crunched over with like a 300-pound man. That could have absolutely ended his career, no doubt about it. And he's going to throw it away. He does that rollout, step out, throwaway move. Field goal will make it a one-possession game again, though. We unfortunately did not complete our goal. There goes Luke Musgrave for 9. Start of the fourth quarter, we're up 7. I mean, if we can score, you know, all the unanswered points we did, I do not see why the Jaguars can't do the same. So we got to treat this game as if it's tied up or we're losing. Keep playing like we got to move this ball. This play never works, by the way, so I'm not going to run it. I want to run it, and I want it to work, but it doesn't. There goes Chuba. He's outrunning everybody with pure speed. 10 for 110, I'm telling you, dude, this run game. We can run it anytime we want, all day at times. The other team can't run it at all. Oh, my. That is going to be grounding. Darnell's there. That's who I was thrown to, obviously. I guess they've had enough of our crap. They were ready for the scramble. Trap play. Yeah, there's, I mean, we had a slight hole to the right we should have taken. I really want to go routes, but they got some talent. Screen pass. Good foot in the ground moment, and Chuba gets a lot of it, but not enough. 4th and 6, we will have to punt. Will be a much better punt, though, because of him, so we'll take it. I don't know if that's a bad punt or not. Oh, that is an amazing punt. Inside the 5 type of punt. At the 4. Oh, we gave him a lane. No, we didn't. Trevin Wallace all over it again. As per usual, I would imagine run defense ranking, number 10. Today, number 1. Could be wrong, but I think that's true. Why would the double... Yeah, I was about to say, why would the double be on the rookie? Oh, he's done for. We talked about KC. Where has he been? And where he has been is in the backfield for a safety that likely wins the game. That is a hell of a play. And barring some pure stupidity, we're going to hold on as the Jaguars out-jag themselves. Let's actually get ETN in. He's the master of the big play anyways. And there goes Chuba. Reaching for the first down. Doesn't get it. Kind of a crazy boot. See if we can hit it, though. Maybe it's exactly what the doctor ordered. Not really open. And we're not going to get that ball off. It's crazy to punt on inches, but I think you do. I know we probably should have ran the ball there, but those boots have been very good for us. They're also made for walking. I can't believe that ball actually went to the end zone. That's insane. Oh. Oh, my. Holy crap. I couldn't catch him. Look at him. Looked like he was doing the manual turn signal. The hell was that? The arm, the freaking hand at the ball waving out. Oh, wow. I did not expect that at all. We're on the blitz. Playing deep with Belton, though. Uh-oh. 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 Timeout. Holy. Yeah, please. Don't do that to me. That was way too much pressure. We're on this. Not on that, though. Oh, my. Excuse me. Good tackle down to the 14. Again, Jaguars are far from out of this. It feels like they are, like, out of it, but they're not. Get in there, Casey. Oh, no. Back in the end zone. And, wow, Rodgers picks it. Well, that's probably going to be game now. Oh, my. What a catch. He just climbed the ladder on that one. Intercepted by the rookie. That's not the rookie, actually. I don't know why I said the rookie. We remember our rookies because our rookie class sucked. I mean, what? He was a rookie. I suppose everyone was, weren't they? They're doing the thing where they call timeouts well before the 2-minute warning. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Please stop. And, of course, I'm surprised he didn't pick it. Can we just, like, put a team away now? Okay. That is an unbelievable throw and catch. Ben Roman leaps over him like a frog and catches it for the 3rd down conversion. That is the catch of the year. Like, I'm not even talking about, like, this year in Panthers franchise. I mean, like, the year itself. How? He just got upended mid-catch. We went the high point. I was like, I'm going to give him a chance. Why not? How? Look. Like, Ben Roman is a part of the list of guys that is growing. I got to hurry up and say this statement. It's sounding sus. Of players that just drop wide open passes. Literally just wide open. Just out of nowhere. No one's asking them to. ETN, what a spin. Falling forward, a huge run. And yeah, he does that. He's not making the thumbnail with it, even though it's pretty cool. First down wins this game physically. ETN should try. 2-minute warning. Looking for a pass play. I mean, I'll give them a chance of it if they want it. There's nobody on Luke Musgrave. And that will be the dagger. 29-20. The Jaguars just did nothing in the second half. We're a resilient bunch, and that safety also helped solidify this game. We're going to be moving on to freaking 9-1. There you have it, 29-20 over the Jacksonville Jaguars. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. There goes Bryce Young and company. 2 interceptions to those pass rushers. Definitely not our proudest moment, proudest work. But we stayed our head stayed in it. Mentally, we were still in it. And we made the plays when we needed to make the plays, simply put. Some really insane catches by the receivers at times, and some really good blocks to set up some really nice runs. Doesn't really matter how you get it done, as long as you get it done. I mean, in the end, Bryce Young was better than Lawrence. Lawrence started off stronger. But it's all about how you finish. Chubar, great on the ground, by the way. They had nothing going on the ground. They had 1 run for ETN, 5 for 2, and then they're both, like, negative if you compare, combine them. Roman, though, 101 with a touchdown. He's definitely better than Levine. Levine had a 44-yarder. You take that away, it's just not even close. I know we had a 33-yarder for Roman, but still. 7 for, 70 versus 4 for 30. Yeah, I'll take ours every day of the week. You can trade that if you want. McMillan, 2 touchdowns, 73 yards. It's the one thing, though. We got to get more touchdowns for Roman. Got to win him Rookie of the Year. Guarantee him star dev at least. And Hines Allen with Walker, both with an interception. Hines Allen with a sack to go with it, though. And we're going to win the game. Hey, again, not the prettiest work, but we do win the game. And we do have some upgrades. McMillan, one of them, almost a 90 overall. 89 overall, which is nice. Look at this upgrade, dude. Like, that's so ridiculous. Gets a new slot at 90 or is it 95? It's 95. Ben Roman, of course, now he needs playmakers, so this is not ridiculous at all. This is not enough, to be honest. 78 overall now, I believe, with this upgrade. It looks decent. Again, really being held back by the fact that he's only normal dev, but he's been better than I thought. We've obviously been kind of focusing him and trying to get him to be the GOAT, but still better than I thought, even with that being said. And, of course, Luke Musgrave. I don't love the fact that he isn't developing quickly, but he's had a very good season as we kind of projected. Of course, did we look at the mock draft? 32, yeah, we did. It was the tight end. And while the touchdowns are lower for Roman, Roman is having a good season. 5 touchdowns, 782 for yards. Thankfully so, because Musgrave, even though the touchdowns are nice at 6, 380 yards is a little behind where I was expecting to be at this point. But I do think that is going to be it for this one. We'll have 3 games next episode no matter what. And I'm not saying that's how we're going to do it for the future. It's just kind of how the season went with some really good games where we did a 2-game episode. And then it kind of is like, okay, well, we have to do that again to kind of equal out. But going forward, probably will just be, 3 games an episode outside of, I imagine, the final kind of stretch here of the season. But yeah, 2 really good games yet again. I mean, we're winning games, but at the same time, they're all really close and tense ones in my opinion. So it's not bad. I mean, some blowouts at times and some a little bit less close than others. But overall, I like how the season's gone. I like how everything's kind of rolling. And with that, we're now 9-1, taking on the Commanders, Saints, and then I think, was it Giants next? For the next 3 games. Either way, be on the lookout for that. Probably looking at Wednesday for that. Rebuild tomorrow. Again, if you guys enjoyed the video, maybe leave a like. Subscribe if you're not new. I appreciate your support on the channel. Follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr. Second channel, PK Plays for non-Madden content. And we've been playing Borderlands 4 over there, so check it out. Regardless, again, we'll be back with more in the future. So, as always, stay on the lookout. Have the bell notification hit to all so you know when something is up. And hopefully come back for next video. But until next video, see ya.